Roger Huang. Please.
Very good morning to everyone. First and foremost, let me give a bit of acknowledgement to our overseas guests. I think we've got our overseas guests that travels all the way from Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Malaysia, including Philippines. Let's help me to give them a round of applause. And Indonesia, of course. Thank you. Thanks for reminding Sunny. And Philippines, yes, I did mention. Okay. Anyway, just a little background on the Karate-Do Union of Singapore. KUS was founded in year 2009. And this year we are celebrating our 8th year anniversary. So since the formation of our KUS itself, we have always been staying true to our vision of promoting karate, both locally and internationally. Okay, and this is also the reason why we have been organizing competitions both locally and international events such as this to invite our peers from around the region to join us so that our local contestants and our local karatekas are able to pitch and to gauge their skills among the peers from the region. Now we are also fortunate to also have the support of our Shihan Guy. They are the founders of KUS. So today, unfortunately, they can't be with us. But however, I think their effort and their contributions cannot be ignored. So please help me to give a round of applause to the Shihan guys. Now, we are also thankful to our past president, Dr. Anil Rati. Is he here today? Okay, he's not here today, right? Okay, anyway. And Mr. Roland Teo, both of our founding presidents and the second presidents of the KUS itself. Now, they have actually helped to build a very strong foundation of our KUS since 2009 to date. And they are both very well known in their fields of professions. So we are also pleased for this year to welcome 4 of our new affiliates into KUS. All right, so, and to date, we have 13 affiliates under the KUS umbrella. So please help me to give a round of applause to our 4 new affiliates. Now, as KUS, we are actually a not-for-profit body itself. So, therefore, we are very thankful for our sponsors in particular. For without their contributions, this competition will not be able to happen. Okay? So, I would like to thank a few sponsors. First and foremost, K&G Marketing Private Limited. The director is Mr. Ng Hua Han, who today is not in town. So, we have the marketing director, Ms. Chris Ho. Thank you, Ms. Crystal. I would like to thank K&G for your belief and your trust in us, and you have been a very strong supporter for KUS in terms of sponsoring the equipments such as the medals, our t-shirts, our goodie bags, including subsidizing the mats. So thank you so much. Thanks. Next on the list would be our venue sponsors. Now, without our venue sponsors today, we will not be able to get the venues such as the Bedok Sports Hall. So, on this note, I would like to thank Mr. Lim Xiao Ming from Go Kart Private Limited. Mr. Lim, thank you so much for being our venue sponsors. And of course, not forgetting some of the organizations that have supported us along the way. In particular, the CEO of Good Morning Group Private Limited, Dato' Lim Sim Boon, which is not around right now. So therefore, we have the representative, Ms. Louise Lim, from the Good Morning Group Singapore Private Limited. Thank you. And of course, at this juncture, I would also like to thank some of our affiliates for putting up a great effort in organizing this competition. Now, this competition itself can't happen by accident. There are a lot of plannings to be done in ensuring that the competition runs smoothly. So, I would like to give thanks to our organizing committee. So please help me to give them a round of applause, right? And a big one. For they have actually put in a lot of effort, a lot of their own personal time. Now remember, we are all volunteers, we don't get anything out of it. So for spending a lot of time in organizing, putting up together a event like this is not an easy task. So first and foremost, I would like to give recognition to Mr. Sam Lim, our Technical Director of KUS. And of course at this stage, Sam, this could not be done without your support of your wife. Can I have your wife standing up so that we can give? Hi, madam. Thanks for allowing Sam to help us in his own personal capacity, a lot of your own personal time. So thanks, Sam. And of course, at this juncture, I would like to thank Mr. Sunny Yap, Sunny Yap for having to prepare our referee and our judges for this competition. Now remember, competition like this is not just about contestants or participants. It's also about judges and our referee. So thanks Mr. Sunny Up for having taken a lot of time to groom our referee and our judges. Okay. Now at this juncture, I would also like to give thanks and my appreciation to a lot of our affiliate members that have supported in terms of garnering sponsors for our magazine. Now, if you were to see this magazine itself, it doesn't happen just overnight. A lot of effort has actually put in terms of editing and in terms of gathering all the info. So, please give me a round of applause to Mr. Stephen Chi. Mr. Stephen. He's the editorial board. And of course, Mr. James Chan. Mr. James. James, thank you so much, James. All right, so both of them have put in a lot of effort in gathering all the information. And of course, to all our affiliates that have taken a lot of time, painstakingly, in terms of gathering some of our sponsors. So thank you so much. And I would also like to give thanks to two of our affiliates that have really strongly supported our competition. There are none other than Mr. Eugene Koh. Mr. Eugene? Mr. Eugene, where are you? Mr. Eugene Koh. From Karate-Do Gojukai, Singapore. Thank you so much for showing a mundane support to the tournament. And of course, Mr. Sunny Yap. Mr. Sunny Yap. From Gojuro Karate-Do Association Singapore, thanks for sending a big team to us. Now, at this juncture, let me give credit to the overseas international team coming from first, JKF Gojukai Kambukan from Bangladesh. Where are you? Thanks for coming all the way to join us in our competition. And of course, from Shitorio Karate-Do Bangladesh. Shitorio Karate-Do Bangladesh. Around. Okay, from Inkai Seikochi 989 Jakarta. Where are you? Thank you. From Shotokan Karate Academy International, Sri Lanka. And of course from our lovely neighbors across the causeway from Johor, Goshinru, Malaysia. Now, as for Singapore team, I would like to also give acknowledgement to all the Singapore team that are present today. First and foremost, Karate-Do Gojukai Singapore. Thank you. Second will be the Shitorio Karate Association. Kenyukai Singapore. Shiseikan Singapore. Doshinkan Singapore. Gojuru Karate-Do Association Singapore. Did I miss out on Philippines just now in my speech? Thank you so much. Philippine Ehon Karate Academy, Philippines. So sorry to have left you out earlier on, but nevertheless, thanks for coming, thanks for joining us. Sewakai, Singapore. Zenshinren, Singapore. Singapore Poly Karate Club, Karate-Do Club. Okay, I hope I have not left anyone out for this competition. If I do, please pardon me. Okay. At this stage, I would also like to give recognition to our chief referee for today, has taken on the effort to come down from Malaysia and to help us in ensuring that good practices are being practiced by our judges and our referee. I would like to give acknowledgement to Shihan Ho Wai Soon, is the WKF referee. Thank you for coming down and helping us for this event. And of course, up on the stage itself, we would like to give acknowledgement to Shihan Peter Chong. Shihan Peter Chong, thank you. A very prominent figure in the area of karate. So hopefully in future we will be able to organize more sessions together, Shihan. Okay, I think I've said enough. Now, just to share with you what karate has impact on me. All right, I think first and foremost, the essence of karate is about the 4 elements or the 4 values that we should have. Number 1 is honesty. Second, integrity. Third, respect. And last, resilience. Now, over the years, I've learned this from my Shihan or my sensei through the practice of karate, and therefore I would like to share with all of you. Please keep all this value close to your heart. Remember, honesty in your dealings with others, integrity in your practice, respect your others, including your sensei and your Shihan, and resilience in your training. Okay, so these are the 4 qualities that I hope all of karatekas will possess. Okay, and nevertheless, I think I would like to thank all of you here for your presence, and do have a fruitful competition where you can exchange and learn from each other. I think I have thanked everyone, so please stay on for the competition, and I want to see all of you to stay until the end of the competition. I don't want to see anyone going off midway through, so please stay on for the competition itself, and thank you for your presence. And I think with that note, I'll leave it to Mr. Stephen. Thank you, everyone. Thanks.